What's up, YouTube? Today we are going to do an arm day. But first we want to show you how we get ready for the gym, which involves our... What are you doing? Anyway, it involves our pre-workout meal. So, this is our pre-workout snack. I enjoy the Cocoa Puffs, and you like the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Can you hold that so I can pour it? With our 2% milk, because he won't let me get whole milk. All right. So while we are enjoying our bowls of cereal, thought I would talk a little bit by we've been absent from the YouTube world. We were on vacation for a week in Georgia, visiting Tim's family, and then also we were going through some interviews and stuff, because hopefully that's the move. We have a month left in our houses here, and then we will be homeless. So, trying to figure out what we're doing with our lives. But, you know, at least we have our cereal. And, yeah. We'll enjoy this, and then we'll see you at the gym.
Alright guys, so this one we're going to try something different. Instead of just playing the clips and throwing the background music in, we're actually going to talk our way through every exercise. So this first one, we're doing rope extensions. On this one I find it's most beneficial to really extend your arm all the way so that you're able to really squeeze your tricep, which is going to get as much blood into the muscle as possible. So I like to go still pretty heavy on these. We're only going to show about 2 sets for each exercise, but we ended up doing 5 sets for every exercise that we show on here. So same thing that you're going to see with Steph. Just make sure she's extending all the way down and really squeezing and contracting that tricep muscle. Alright, so another thing that I want to touch on real quick is when I'm doing, the reason that I like to do 5 sets for each exercise is it really allows the first 2 to be high reps, which just really gets the blood flowing into the muscles and allows for the higher rep to get your muscles warmed up. That way you don't have to worry about tearing or pulling anything. These last 2 sets we like to go a little bit heavier on and just focus more on less reps and more on your contraction and form to really get as much blood pumping as possible into your muscle once it's already warmed up from the first 2 to 3 sets of higher reps. Alright, and on to the next exercise. It's a reverse bar curl. This really allows me to hit the outer head of my tricep and really get that horseshoe effect that everyone's looking for. The biggest thing on this is the same thing. Make sure that you're extending your arm all the way down so that basically from your wrist all the way up to your tricep and shoulder is almost a straight line. This one, same thing, we did 5 sets total. We're just showing the last 2 where we're going a little bit heavier, still keeping the reps pretty moderate in the 10 to 12 range, just allowing our muscles to still warm up since we're hitting a different part of the tricep now. Alright, so this is the last set of these that we did. Still not maxing out on weight. I like to keep arm exercises within 8 to 12 rep range. I feel that I get the best pump from that. About once a week we'll go heavier and do usually 5 to 8 rep range, where we're really going for our maxes and exhausting the muscle and depleting it as much as possible. This is just a coming back from vacation workout, so we're trying to get back into it and really don't want to injure anything, want to ease back into it and just get the muscles warmed up again and ready to work. Alright, moving on to the next exercise, still triceps. This one is going to be the overhead cable extensions. Usually on these I like to use the machines that have the adjustable height on the cables, but all those were being used at the moment, so we just went ahead with these. Not too much different. Still want to make sure that you're extending your arms all the way, and the biggest or most important tip on this is just making sure that your elbows stay in so that you're working the tricep and not more of your delts and traps, which can really get incorporated if your arms start going outwards. Alright, so now steps up. So you'll see this one can be a little bit awkward to get positioned into. The most important thing is making sure that your feet are planted. I find it easier to have one foot more forward than the other so that your body's not swaying back and forth with the cable. You want to make sure that you're using your feet planted and your core muscles to keep your body still and really let your arms and triceps predominantly do all of the work. Here you'll see that I'm going a bit slower with the reps, keeping resistance all the way back and all the way forward, allowing the tricep to really get stretched out, and then extending and pausing for just a second to get the blood flowing and get Alright guys, another big thing is you see Steph rolling up her sleeves here. A lot of basically muscle growth comes from muscle-mind connection, so just utilizing the mirror to really see your muscles contract can help you, for one, focus on your form, but also really let your mind and muscle connect so that you're getting the most benefit out of every muscle group that you're working. It might look kind of weird when you're doing it in the gym, but honestly the mind-muscle connection is everything when you're trying to grow and tighten. Here we're just getting set up for the next exercise. We're going to swap to a straight bar cable curl, which is going to lead into our second part of the workout, which is biceps. So here I do not like my arm to extend all the way down. I like to keep a slight bend so that there's no relaxation throughout this workout. Your bicep constantly has tension on it. And then throughout this workout, we're still with the 5 sets. I'm just showing our last 2. So the rep range is still between this one's a little bit higher, 12 to 15 rep range. And then you'll see Steph, same thing like we talked about, just rolling up the sleeves to use the mirror so that she can really focus on her form and make sure that she's contracting the muscles that we're really targeting throughout this workout. Alright, and so this next clips, these are going to be our 5th set of this workout. You can see that the arms are already starting to tighten up, especially the biceps, after just one exercise. That's really due to just focusing on the contraction. Again, make sure that I'm going slow and controlled, not rocking my body to get the weight up, but just using strictly the bicep and forearm muscles. And Steph, you can see she likes to go a little bit quicker. She's focusing a little bit more on toning than really muscle building. So there is a difference in the way that you do each rep and exercise depending on what your target goal is. So this next exercise that we're moving into is still on the cables. This is a full cable workout, so this is the single arm cable curls. Versus the last workout, this just allows you to specifically target each arm individually. A lot of people will notice that they're stronger on one side of their body than the other, so these single-sided arm workouts just allow you to kind of equalize that out and focus on bringing up that weaker side. And then again, you'll see Steph is moving a little bit quicker than I was throughout these, but she's still maintaining her posture, making sure she's not rocking back and forth with the weight, but still focusing all of that contraction on her bicep muscle and not using her back or legs or anything else to get that weight up. The next workout we're going to move into is the hammer curls using the rope. These allow you to work a little bit different part of the bicep than the previous two workouts. And just so you guys know, this is a lighter arm day for us. That's why for one, we're sticking on the cables, and we're also going high sets, high reps versus lower reps, higher weight. So we'll also be posting another video when we do have a heavier arm day where we're hitting more of our maxes. Like I said, this is just, again, our post-vacation, getting our muscles warmed up and ready to go. And I do like to hit quite a few different parts of the arms when I do it versus just biceps or just triceps. I like to exhaust really every part of the arm and let it regrow and heal together so that by the time we're ready to hit arms again later in the week, it is a fresh start and the muscles are, both triceps and biceps, ready to be torn down and broken down again so that the healing process and growth process can really just restart at least once to twice a week. And also, in addition to this just being a cable day, we'll also post up workouts using free weights. We just really want to post a variety of different workouts for everyone to really see what works best for them. Alright guys, and so what we like to do is end every workout with what a lot of people consider a cool down workout. I like to call them feeder workouts. Really what I do is I target a muscle group for a few weeks that I think is lagging and needs to be brought up, and like to end every workout I do with an exercise incorporating that muscle group. So what we're really working on the next few weeks is going to be traps, so that's why we're doing the cable fly machine. And what we just do is 3 sets of around anywhere between 10 to 20 reps to just really get some growth going into the muscle to finish out the workout with. Alright, and that's going to conclude our arm day workout. Hope you all enjoyed it. Let us know if you like us talking you through it or if you prefer just the music playing in the background. And please like and subscribe our channel. Thanks.